I am the president of Statewide Waste and Environmental Education Foundation. We call it SWEEP Foundation. SWEEP as in sweeping. Yes, Statewide Waste and Environmental Education is collaborating with Surulere local government in hosting this town hall. Why are we hosting this town hall? Statistics tells us that every day, Lagos State, with over 22 million people, conservatively, generates about 14,000 metric tons of waste every day. 14,000 metric tons of waste every day implies that each one of us generates about 0.58 kilogram of waste every day. Now, of this size of waste that all of us combined in Lagos State generate every day, 14,000 metric tons, still counting, because many people are still coming into Lagos from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. More people are coming. My brothers are coming, your brothers are coming, your sisters are coming, everybody coming to Lagos, because it is the land of opportunity. It is said that about 60% of this waste that is generated by all of us combined, that this about 60% of it is recyclable. Now, if we can reuse 60% of the waste we generate, why do we allow all our gutters and our canals to be clogged and blocked by the waste we generate, when we can actually reuse and turn those waste into something else that can even generate money? Now, in Lagos State, by topography, naturally, Lagos State is some inches below sea level, naturally. So whether there is gutter in Lagos, whether even if you put the biggest gutter in Lagos, there will still be flooding in Lagos. But now, a state that will still be flooded, no matter what anybody does, we are now, the little gutters and the little canals we have, by our own lifestyles, we are blocking the canals, all our gutters. We eat something, we throw it out into the streets. We drink bottled water, we throw it out into the streets. We do our parties and the bottles, we throw it out. Some people, big men, throw bottles out of bottled water out of their cars. Breeze will blow it into the canals and it will block. And the next thing we will say is that the government is not working. Government does not know its work. The local government is not working. The state government is not working. So we formed a group we called SWEEP Foundation, Statewide Waste and Environmental Education Foundation, to provide environmental education to our people, to let them know that the way we live our lives is the cause of some of the problems we are facing in our environment. We now approach some of our partners and we say, can you support us? Let us go into the town. Let us go into the communities. Let us meet with the buyers. Let us meet with the geologists. Let's meet with market people and CDCs and the CDAs. Let's tell them and let us see if we can gradually change our lifestyles.
Other days, waste is an unwanted material at a point of generation, but can be recycled into another byproduct, which can be used in our domestic life. Now, we have different types of waste, but I will lay more emphasis on solid waste because of this program we are doing now. Firstly, let me thank the initiator of the program, because as increase in population in Lagos, that is the rate at which our waste is being increased on a daily basis. Lagos State and the local government spend millions of naira in cutting away revenues on a daily basis, whereas that huge amount of money we're supposed to spend it on another infrastructure that will benefit to me and you people. but we are wasting it on waste clearing every morning. And the major problem we are having nowadays, I could recollect when I was young, in the olden days, when the era of ice water, during that time, we used white plastic and a white cup. We put a plug inside the white plastic. We'll be going around the water park to sell ice water. If you can observe very well that time, you will see our drain normally flow very well. You will not see a plastic inside our drain. You will not see a bottled water. But as the new technology is coming up, during the event of bottled water, you can see all our canals, house drain, collective drains, secondary and primary drains. You will see the clock with the bottled water and this film paper, this takeaway paper we are using at our party. And this thing causes a lot of harms to us which we don't know. And you see some people drinking bottled water out straight through the window of a bus, whereas you are endangering yourself if you don't know. Anything you throw to the environment will surely be thrown back to you indirectly, and it have more adverse effects on us.
This is not the first time we are holding things like this in Surulere local government. Most of us seated here today, we are very close to the council chairman, the person of Honorable Tajudeen Ajide. He always says something. Cleanliness is godliness, closeness to godliness. For a very long time, since the inception of this government, he has taken environment management, waste management as part of his priority, as part of his job. I think it covers, say, 50% of the job is actually doing in Surulere local government. I can remember vividly when we came on board. He said he doesn't want to see even clam cork, that is the cover of bottles. He doesn't want to see, if he have his way, he doesn't want to see it on the street of any street in Surulere. But the attitude of our people, no matter the way you talk to people, they will still go back to their old ways. So we are just trying to reorientate our people, let you know the waste we generate ends somewhere. If it doesn't end in proper place, it will still come back to us in another way. Reason for this gathering today is based on the plastic issue per se. Because they said plastic takes about 500 years before one like this can dissolve or can be melted up in the ground. If we now keep 1,000 of this in a place, nothing can grow in that place. It won't be fertile. And it constitutes environmental nuisance within our community. So government and private organizations decided to come together and see how we can remove these things from our streets. Reasons for this, people coming together and bringing this to us. They want to remove all the plastics, no matter how small or big, provided it's a waste and it's a plastic and it's plastic. They want to remove it from our environment. They want to remove it from Surulere local government. They want to remove it from Lagos State. And I know they are going beyond Lagos State, throughout Nigeria. So please, they want you to join them, assist them. Some people will still be invited on board to assist in gathering plastic anywhere within the streets of Surulere.
They said this is a money-making thing, and most of the CTA wouldn't mind supervising or encourage people within their community because it's going to actually generate revenue for them. That is the area you need to point out to everybody here. You will see that in a jiffy, the project will become very successful. You need to let people know the incentive, encouragement with which we come with what they need to do. So CDA chairmen and women, we know where, and whoever is the youth and everything, they will support the project, they will support the program, and you can also relate with them. So that is the area I think I would advise the owner of the project to focus on. I'm just suggesting on this table that to actually make it work, each CDA should be given one container like this to be supervised by the CDA chairman, lecture your people on how to pick out this waste at the end of the month, so that when they come and clear it, whatever you generate in there, you'll be compensated. If you start with this one, you too and your people will make sure that anywhere they find bottled water on the street, they will pick it up because they know it's going to generate revenue for the CDA at the end of the month. If it is 10 naira, if it is 1 naira, these ones can be used to buy your stationaries. When we start by that, you will know that no environment will be littered by this plastic.
We people have to do is that it concerns all of us, not that the local government should be doing it alone. If we say we mean it, we can do it by assisting the government, not that we should say it belongs to the government. Not only the government will be doing it, we have to assist them. So we will still need them, and we need your cooperation by picking it up, by following it, what we discuss here today, so that it can help all of us. Thank you.
Barrister Phillips came and told us how you can make millions. And the supervisor also told us how you can make millions. But mine is to let you know that you are the reason why we are suffering. I am talking on environmental crime. Statistics-wise, 70% of us, maybe the Royal Highnesses and the Honorable, they are not part of it. 70% of us are criminals. What do I mean by criminals? By the United Nations Office on Drug and Crime, environmental crime is defined as any action that you carry out to the environment that harms the environment. The question is, can we sincerely say that we have not carried actions that to a large extent has harmed the environment? Can anybody say that? Community that will be friendly to human existence. So why SWIP has come with this message of environmental education and management, it is now incumbent on citizens to embrace it. We are talking about making money out of environmental activities. The local government too, you have opportunity to also make money out of this whole arrangement. Because if we want to have a sustainable environment, it must be holistic. Every hands must be on deck. So for us, as citizens, inhabitants of Surulere local government, we can pledge today that from today, I don't want to be an environmental criminal. Is it possible to do? Is this something we can do? Yes. Can we stand up and do that pledge? With due respect to look can we stand up and do that pledge, please? Wow. Can we stand? Thank you very much. My name is Ambassador Chris Ibe. When I said I, you called your name. I, Ambassador Chris Ibe, I hereby declare today that I will never subscribe into becoming environmental criminal by way of dropping refuse indiscriminate dropping of plastic. I will assist SWIP to achieve the objective of this great program. So help me God. So you now see that you have taken an oath not to be an environmental criminal. Please don't go back to become. Thank you.